Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to our Lost in Space Season 2 Thoughts video. I just finished watching the second season of Lost in Space on Netflix, and I'm just going to be sharing my general thoughts on the season. I'll try to avoid any big major spoilers, but that being said, sometimes those things happen, especially when I'm getting into my thoughts. But yeah, so the second season of Lost in Space, surprise, surprise, the family's still lost in space. So yeah, going into the second season, we kind of find the Robinsons yet again lost on another planet. They've been stranded on a particular planet by themselves, away from the colony or the other colonists they've been traveling with. And so for the last 7 months, and that's where we kind of pick up with them. I like that they threw this time gap in, particularly because Will's character got tall, which happens when you have young actors in a TV series and you go in season to season. So I like that they made sense that they had to throw a bigger time gap in there where the family wasn't really able to do much. I know not much really happened story wise, so that I thought was just a good smart decision for them to kind of start off this season doing that, so it wasn't as distracting that this kid is like a foot taller. I think he's as tall as his mom now. But yeah, so overall this second season I found pretty interesting. It's pretty on par with the first season. Again, like I said, they're still lost in space. They're still trying to figure things out. I like that this season we spent more time exploring a little bit about the robot and his species and a little bit more of that. They also brought up some more mysteries in this season around now, which I'm like, spend more time learning about the robot and his race. I don't care about your colonist problems, but that's just my own thing. But overall, I still like that the characters are still good. I like the kind of seeing how they're all individually growing. Like particularly these kids. Kids grow really quickly, not just physically, but emotionally and intellectually. And I like that we see each of them kind of finding their roles, finding their place throughout this season in different ways. And so I thought that this season did a pretty good job for, like I said, kind of growing, helping the characters grow through the events that happened in these 10 episodes. But yeah, it's like I said, I pretty much, we got a lot more of the human politics in this season as well, which, like I personally said, I wish we focused more on exploring the robots and stuff, but it made sense in the context of what this show is about, which is it's not just the Robinsons who are lost in space, but this whole group of colonists who are all trying to make it to Alpha Centauri. And so I didn't mind the politics that much. I am kind of bashing on it more than I actually had a problem with it. It's just when we got to the end of the season, I still had so many questions about the robots, and we'll explore those more if we get more seasons. But that's the stuff I enjoy a little bit more. But that being said, it was a good balance that they met. Balancing the politics with the robots and alien stuff. So, and that even being said, they kind of interconnect with the politics, kind of obviously the politics being around a lot of the threat of these aliens. And but yeah, overall I really enjoyed this season. Pretty much just the same as the first season. Nothing particularly stuck out. There was a few cool things that happened in this season overall. I don't want to spoil too much. That being said, it was just another season of Lost in Space is kind of what I said to my brother when he asked me what I felt about it and why it took me so long to actually getting to this video, which is it's the whole premise is that they're lost in space, so you're always just waiting for them. Like the end goal is for them to get to a place and then the show's over in a sense, but they keep having things come up as to why they can't get there, and so that's that's the part that I struggle with the show a little bit. But that being said, I still enjoyed this season. Like I said, I meandered getting to watching it, but once I did get to it, I binged through all 10 episodes really quickly because, like I said, it kept me engaged and wanted me to keep learning more and seeing what's going to happen with the Robinsons. It does a great job building tension, in particular in between episodes that you want to keep watching. But yeah, like I said, overall another season of Lost in Space. Will there be a season 3? There better be. I need to learn more about this robot species and stuff like that, so and see more about the Robinsons, and I think we'll probably get one based off the way this one ended. Hopefully that's not too much of a spoiler, but that being said, that's all my thoughts on season 2 of Lost in Space on Netflix. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you're planning on checking out Lost in Space season 2, and if you did, what you thought about it. Thanks again for joining me today. Sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.